Okay, I'm gonna film a kitchen tour if Mr. Benjamin says it's okay. Can Mommy film a kitchen tour, Benjamin? Oh, he's talking. Okay, so I'm doing a kitchen tour collaboration today, and the link to the playlist so you can tour not only my kitchen, but all kinds of different mama's kitchens will be linked in the description below. So here we go. So here is my kitchen. And I know that compared to some, it is small, and it's over 10 years old now. But let me tell you, if you go back to my old videos and you see my kitchen in the old farmhouse that we lived in for 10 years, I feel like I am the richest, most blessed woman in the world, and that this is some extreme and fancy kitchen because I have a dishwasher and I have cabinets. I have cabinets with nothing in them still. So I am very thankful and feel blessed in this kitchen, okay? So okay, here we go. So we have in our kitchen, we have this countertop area, and you've probably seen it in my videos. We'll do some of our school here. We do have a TV out here, and that's another question I get. Do we watch TV? Sure, we've got a TV. We have Amazon Prime. We have Netflix. That's our teen boys' PlayStation 4. We've been creative since we bought this house. We technically don't have a living room, and I'll try not to ramble too long real quick about our house setup, but I do have house tour videos. But in our bedroom, we have our 72-inch TV and like a couch, as if it was a living room. It's our master bedroom fix-up for now. And we have plans and we have alterations and things we're gonna get to. Right now we are working on clearing behind our house to not cutting down trees or anything, but just clearing brush, etc., to make a joyful forest play area with a trampoline and a pool and a swing set. Time, ladies. It all takes time and energy, right? So, to the kitchen. That answers the question why there is a PlayStation 4 and a TV out here. This is also like a little TV area, or the boys can play their PS4. They also can play this on our TV in the back. Okay, answer that question. Gonna move on. So, since we are also unconventional and this is a homeschool house, I also, in these cabinets here and this corner cabinet there, and that cabinet over there. This cabinet, I keep various school supplies we're currently using as well as games. So, and I just went through, I could not bear to really show it on YouTube. I had the cabinets just from the summer and having the baby, and real life, the cabinets had just totally exploded. So I stayed up, I don't know, till maybe 2 in the morning, probably 2 weeks ago. I stayed up very late working on these cabinets after the kids had gone to bed, pulled everything out and got them organized. So up here for now, this is where all of our games are and different puzzles, and my husband went through for me and retaped the boxes and reinforced it. But yeah, so we have games and puzzles. Now if you notice, they're up high, so little children can't get into them. Like, I will gladly get the Noah's Ark puzzle down for Amelia. She loves it, but it's not where younger children can easily access them. It's because I have some experience with that. And then up here in this cabinet, I keep a lot of drawing supplies, and it's probably gonna be messy when I open this up, but I'm gonna get up on this stool here and we're gonna pick this up together. So yeah, here's just a little baggie of crayons that someone has taken outside, which is fine. This is a big pack of crayons. I buy 1 or 2 of these a year, and it's a 400 set. It's under $20, and they're good quality crayons. They're not, as cheap as like Rose Art, not quite as good as Crayola, but they're good in between, and I get 400 of them at a time. And so just this week we were rolling into our new school routines. I'm going to move some little marker lids here. You can clean my cabinet with me. So I have pencils sitting here. That's our pencil sharpener. And I don't really want anything else in here because I want kids to be able to get a pencil if they need it, access the pencil sharpener, get the big crayons. Then up here on this next shelf, again, you won't see perfect kitchen cabinets with me. On this next shelf, I have a pan full of just printer paper, and then we have some various notebooks and stencils. Again, I'm not going to put much else up here because I want kids to be able to get in here and get what they need. And then up here is my mama stash of all of the like 2 for $1 markers I got, and my 4 for $1 crayons. Back there, I've got notebooks. I got several cases for 10 cents each. I didn't do like a discount school haul because I got a lot of this. Like the day I went into labor with Benjamin, I spent that day walking around Walmart, loading up on school supplies, loaded a whole cart. And so this is all I have to show for it as far as a YouTube video. I do have some more stashed in my office. So that stuff, you know, my rule is they can't get into that stuff freely up there. I say that to mamas and then I'll hand that out as I like, because again, this ain't my first rodeo. Okay, so yeah, we're hearing a lot of homeschool stuff in my kitchen. I really do cook and stuff in it too, but this is what I'm showing you first. So down here, in this cabinet, each of our elementary kiddos has their primary work in a binder. Obviously, Gabriel and Naomi, they have larger binders. This is Amelia's little binder. With her schoolwork, they really like that they could put their own pictures in the front. And then this is Liam's binder with his current schoolwork. So that way, every day, when it's our school time, when we call it our table work time, they each get their binder that I have loaded up and ready to go. And that's that. Now, this cabinet looks all pure and holy, but that's because I just cleaned it out. So what I have up here for now, okay, I'm on the wrong side of this cabinet. I'll go over and show you from the other side. I have all about spelling and all about reading here. And you've probably heard me ramble before. I am getting shelves in that dining room, and then a lot of this school stuff will be out of these kitchen cabinets. But for now, we make the best of it. So in this cabinet right here, I have various chapter books. It is 2 rows deep back there, crammed with chapter books that need a good bookshelf home. Zion is reading a lot of these right now. So you see, just a whole lot of chapter books. These are not books that we are using on a daily basis. This is where I am just storing books for now because I have nowhere else to put them, but I will, and will be thankful for that at that time. Down here I have more chapter books, and then just some curriculum we have finished over time that, again, will be more organized at some point. And here's the other side of this cabinet I wanted to show you. So right here in this cabinet, since it's cleaned out, I have our Little House books that we are rolling through now, and then I have our all of our Draw Right Now books. This cabinet does not house things that we are using on a daily basis. It is my homeschool mom extra stuff cabinet. Like Gabriel, he's doing a Draw Right Now book, but that is kept in his daily binder. And so yeah, Draw Right Now, we have other workbooks and things that I may need for a kiddo at some point, and I know it'll be here in my stack. And I am, again, just enjoying having room with nothing in it. And then here's the other side of this cabinet. I will take out that piece of paper that snuck in. And this is the other side of this cabinet, and you know, math blocks. And again, not too much on this side of it, but I know I will fill it. And I've mentioned this in other videos, you know, I haven't even ordered. We're gently rolling into a new school year, and I'm working on using what we already have, and I'm also working on making a list of things we need. So in a few weeks, you know, end of September, beginning of October is actually when I will order a bunch of new homeschool stuff for us. So you know me, I don't go with the flow and do things exactly like everybody else too often. A lot of other people order homeschool curriculum in May, and I order it in October. So you just gotta go with what works for you, right? So that's the educational side of our kitchen. And then in here, I keep our griddles. We have 2 griddles, and then actually a third. My mom passed another one on to me. And then we have our, like a big turkey bacon pan, and I have a cast iron griddle down there too. And so we use these for French toast and grilled cheese and fried eggs and all kinds of things. But, oh, and look, little pull-out drawers. See, it's luxury, ladies. It's luxury. And then here in these drawers, so this top drawer, I keep our kitchen washcloths and then cloth napkins. And got it, we have more in the laundry. This drawer is usually all paper napkins. I got into using more paper products when I was pregnant. We'll slowly work our ways back to more cloth products now. But you know, convenience is the key. This is a deeper drawer. I have more kitchen towels. These are actually some towels I just bought recently, because as towels start to look funky, I like to get some new ones. I also recently moved our trash bags over here to this drawer. We use these smaller white ones for bathrooms. This is for a kitchen trash can. And then going up, and you'll see I haven't painted in here yet. Don't have a backsplash yet. Would love to replace the countertops, etc. at some point, but again, I just like having space and not having a bunch of clutter where I can help it. And so, as I say, not having a bunch of clutter, let me show you clutter. Now, I think we're pretty good in here. So this is all cups. So we do have a load in the dishwasher right now. I do have some of my breast pump supplies up there since Benjamin had a few weeks where he had difficulty nursing while we had his lip tie taken care of. But so in here we do sippy cups on one side, plastic cups like that kids can get quickly here. These are baby wipes I like to have on hand for quick things like if Amelia runs in and she's got dirt on her face. You know, I can wash a kiddo's face or hands with that real quick. We've got coffee cups up here, and then up top we try to keep like our bigger water bottles and such. Okay, and then over here, sink area. Yes, one day, farmhouse sink for now. Thankful to have a sink. Over here on our countertop, I like to keep a lot of our fruit that's readily available. We did a watermelon with breakfast this morning. I like to line it with bananas. I did get this Kitchenaid Mixer last Christmas. I have times where I use it often and times where it just sits for a while. And because it's such a heavy thing, it has to live there on the countertop. I just love this picture. I got it at Cracker Barrel. You spin me right round. Now we're all going to sing it, right? Here's my It As Well sign. I got that at Hobby Lobby. Makes my heart happy. My coffee pot. This is a big 32-ounce cup, stainless steel cup that I got. It does actually keep my coffee warm for a while, and then I try to drink water in it throughout the day. Over here in these cabinets, we have our plates and our bowls. We're missing a shelf up top there, and I would like a shelf there because I'm sure use it, even though it would be, you know, so tall for all 5'4" that I am. But my husband and my sons are tall. But I know I would use it if I had a shelf up there. So if you hear that, Trav, you can get it. Now, this big confession cabinet, all of you who love, here I'll say this before I open it, all of you who love to, you know, organize from the Dollar Tree and all of that, you're going to want to organize this cabinet. But I use it. Oh, look at that. All my little measuring cups, totally unorganized, just thrown in there. My blender's laying down. Up here I've got Q-tips and a candle and some duct tape and some gum and some Benadryl. You know, up there we've got a waffle maker. Part of my problem is up here, I can't see up there, so maybe that's what I would do if I got a third shelf in here too. But this corner cabinet definitely needs some organization. But I was just going to show it to you, real deal Lucille, without, you know, cleaning it first. So in this cabinet here, I have, this is more like pantry type stuff that I need right in the kitchen. So of course coffee, we got some honey, we have some apple cider vinegar, some peanut butter powder from Aldi that I love to make my peanut butter and banana smoothies. Peanut butter, this candy apple kit that just sits on my mama guilt because we have not done these in a long, long time. There it sits. Got a bunch of vitamins, tea, more tea bags. Those are some instant oatmeal boxes and my tea kettle. From when I was postpartum with Benjamin, I thought, oh, I might like some of that instant oatmeal. Just a no-brainer, new breastfeeding mom snack. I haven't really used it, so I really need to move that back to the pantry. And over here we have the whiteboard where I write our whole entire day, you know, how I write my plans on the board and I write chores on the board and I'm able to cross things out and it's just so wonderful. And, you know, it usually ends up all getting done. Just as I say, it looks a little different than how I plan, but this is like my daily brain dump. Obviously, there's not much on here today because honestly, today is one of my work days where I'm getting a bunch of videos filmed. That's how I figure this out sometimes. Top I keep, that's like a 22-quart pot, and then that's my 8-quart instant pot. Yeah, so they're just up there out of the way. I keep other pots and pans in these cabinets, and those two beasts would not fit in there. So they live on top of the refrigerator for now. There are 2 little cabinets behind them that there is nothing in there. So I could hide Christmas's presents in there. You would never know. But that's what's on top of the refrigerator. And then, of course, we have a variety of artwork on the refrigerator. Side of the refrigerator, I have a family calendar. And then over here, so I'm feeling like over here is getting too cluttered for me. We donated and got rid of and passed on a lot of stuff when we moved. Really cutting down on things we don't need if we don't have a use for it at this time. So this time, I shared some pictures. My mom made aprons for and with the kids whenever she was here after I had Benjamin. So I'm just hanging those here, but I think I want Travis to put up a hook here for me. My mom got me that for my birthday, so I hung it there. This calendar, the little kids really enjoy using it, and we haven't, especially with aprons hanging on top of it. This is my freezer key, because I don't want to forget that. Pioneer Woman stuff. This bag I use, it's a giant Vera Bradley, because we do so much freezer cooking and have an extra refrigerator in our garage. I take this out in the morning, just like I'm going to the grocery store, and I load it up with things I need for meals for the day. And then I keep those kind of things here in the house refrigerator. And I've given refrigerator and freezer tours. Okay, and let's see here. So this cabinet right here, I keep our different Ziploc bags and foil and plastic wrap and the toaster, tea bags. Endra's can has sugar in it that goes in some of the tea that we make. Up here I have chai seeds, milled flax, some different nuts, popcorn. My mixer, I use this mixer more than I use my countertop mixer. It's also a Kitchenaid, and I have yet to blow it up. I'll show it to you upside down. It has just, I think it was $29, and I use that thing all the time. It's really convenient. Okay, but yet, yeah, hello, here's my same old can opener. I think Travis and I got when we were married and just, setting up house. So, need to get a can opener. Up here I have all of my, up there I have different vegetable cutters. Here we have different baking items. These were from Gabriel's birthday left over, and different spices and cooking spray, and I'm just in this all the time. Here on the back of my knife block, honestly, I stash my mom's stuff up here a lot, but my little list of videos I want to get through, and my camera stuff, and throw my phone up there. And then down here, okay, so this drawer is kitchen items that I don't need on a daily basis, but of course we still like to have. This is from my Instant Pot. And then in this cabinet I keep my metal bowls and my larger pots and my drainers, colanders. Here I have more baking equipment. In here I have slow cookers and bread machines. I think my popcorn popper is in there. And then over here I have smaller pots and pans. And these drawers come out too. Yeehaw, that's exciting. So that is my kitchen tour. We spend a whole lot of time either here around the kitchen counter or in here cooking. We will continue to adapt it and adjust it and make it work well for our family as the years go on. Thank you for watching my kitchen tour. Be sure to check the link in the description below so you can see all those other beautiful kitchens out there, and I'll see you next time, friends, with another brand new video. Bye-bye.